Hi guys, my name is Leia and I just created this channel actually to vlog myself, and I just thought of sharing my journey and experience as well on battling this illness, I would say, which is, as you can see from the title, it's regarding the swelling of my parotid gland, which is, as of now, we still don't know if this is actually a malignant tumor or a benign. I've been vlogging myself on my camera, and I just thought about uploading this just in case one or two of you guys are experiencing the same irritating, worrying circumstance as mine. Then you might be probably googling some shit or watching videos in YouTube about more information about this, right? Because that's what I did. But at the same time, I know the feeling of the emotional and mental torture if you're having this, if you are suffering with this physically. The other side effect of this is the torture mentally and emotionally. So just to give you a little bit of background, I am an overseas Filipino worker. I am here in Singapore right now, and my family are not here, although my friends are here, but I don't live with them. I am here in my room right now. I am on sick leave for a week before my surgery, and this happened so fast. So it started on September 12 when I noticed a lump on my neck right here. Just a little bump, and it looks like a mump. So I went to see the GP, or the general practitioner, the doctor here in Singapore, and I was advised to monitor it because it looks like just a swollen lymph node, and it was not really painful during that time, so I was worried but not too much. So after a week, I still noticed that it's still there. I just tried to Google it, tried to research about it, and found about parotid stones, the salivary gland stones that might form from time to time. So I was just doing the suggestions of drinking a lot of water, do some massage on that part. It will go away after some time. But me being very conscious about my health, I tend to go back to my doctor to have further check. So I was sent to do a CT scan test, and surprisingly, even my doctors were surprised about the result, wherein it looks like a tumor, which is, we don't know if it's benign or malignant. And after the CT scan, during the CT scan, it was still not painful, but it is becoming bigger. It was becoming bigger, and it started to swell up. After the CT scan, I noticed some pain. That was on 25th, and on 27th, I was sent to, I think the CT scan was on 25th. I already noticed a swelling of that, but still not too painful. But I was already prescribed antibiotics, which is supposedly subside, make the swelling subside, right? But on 27th, I went back to see my doctor again and read the results, and I was advised that, hey, with antibiotics, it should supposed to, subside the swelling, but it became bigger, and now on 27th, it became so painful that I was already complaining with my doctor, and I was asking for pain relievers and all that, and I was really worried already because I couldn't open my mouth, and I was speaking sideways, just the way I am speaking right now. And so I was asked to go to ENT, see the ENT, and on October 1st, I was booked to see the ENT. Was it? Hold on for a second. I think that was I had an appointment on 1st of October, just a few days back, and I was advised to do an MRI because during my appointment with my ENT, he did a needle aspiration wherein he puts a needle and sucked in some I don't know, probably that's for biopsy. That's called needle aspiration, and he told me that he was not expecting blood to come off from that, and he mentioned that blood alone will not be too accurate for a biopsy, so he sent me to do MRI to figure out what's really going on in there. So on October 2nd, I went for a biopsy. No, I went for MRI. Sorry about that. MRI, and on 4th, I thought on the MRI will show if it's cancerous or not, right? So on 4th of October, I went back to see my ENT again with the result of MRI, but unfortunately, the MRI result couldn't really tell as well, or there's only some suggestion and suspicion that, hey, this could be like this tumor or this tumor, this could be malignant and whatnot, but the only thing that we can surely find out if it's really malignant or benign is to take it out. And I thought it's that easy to have surgery done for this, and I was surprised that the procedure will not be easy because first I'm gonna show you mine. This is as big as now. This is already that big, and here it's touching my face already, all the way down to my neck. It's swelling up like that, and as you can notice, my jawline has been pushed sideways, so I am also talking like in a weird manner. So I'm just gonna cover it. I'm still struggling to talk because it's still a little bit painful. I had a bunch of pain relievers that I'm taking an antibiotic as well, and most of them, like tramadol, is making me nausea and dizzy, so I'm on sick leave because I can't really focus on work with that. But this is how just I managed the pain because the swelling was really painful. But now I'm okay. At least I can already eat. The previous days I could only just take a teaspoon. I can barely open my mouth to eat. So I lost a lot of weight already, and I'm trying to eat well so that I'll be prepared for the surgery. But anyway, going back, yeah, the surgery procedure is not going to be easy, or it's not going to be so simple, because when the doctor explained to me, it's going to hit the facial nerves, so they have to avoid it. They have to be really, really careful not to touch any facial nerves when they open it, because that might cause a permanent facial paralysis on me. And that sounds scary, right? And I know I was scared. I was really, really scared the moment they mentioned about malignancy. The moment I heard about the word tumor, whether it's benign or malignant, the tumor word itself gave me goosebumps. Like, I'm not a medical professional, so I don't know if it's just me, but when I heard about the word tumor, I immediately, related to cancer. And I know it's not right, and I just found out through research that, hey, if it's tumor, it doesn't necessarily mean it's cancer already. It's just a growth. So, aside from the pain physically that I'm feeling, it's really an emotional and mental torture. Especially, I just live alone. Not literally alone, because I live with my landlord, but I'm just renting a room here. So basically, I'm just taking care of myself. And the surgery itself cannot be done as soon as possible, as the doctor mentioned, because of the COVID situation right now, wherein the cases are rising up here in Singapore, and the frontliners are really struggling. So there's not enough nurses to, take care of me. So they really have to book me to do the surgery. And the latest, or the earliest that they could book for me, was on 13th of October, and that will be next week, 7 days from now. And I don't know how would I feel about that, but of course I don't want to undergo surgery. Who wants that? But if you're suffering, or if you are in this pain, I just want this to be removed, so that the pain can, somehow be removed. But at the same time, that's just the first step, because they still have to put this on the biopsy and test it for malignancy. And so that's the second thing. But as of now, I just don't want to think about that. It's just one step at a time. There's a lot of things to worry about. And yeah, I'm just trying to be brave. I'm just trying to suck it up and fight. So yeah, I'm just sharing this to you, so that somehow you feel that you're not alone. And if you are feeling, or if you are having some swelling like this, go please see your doctor. Don't be afraid. I mean, I know you can be afraid, but you have to be courageous, and that means feeling the fear, but facing it anyway. That's what I'm just doing. Today, I just came back from my blood work and my ECG, so that to make sure that everything is clear to go with the surgery procedure. But yeah, hopefully everything is fine. Another thing that is kind of bothering me is the expenses, of course, the financial aspect of this. I'm just too grateful that I have the company insurance, where the company where I work with provides an insurance for the employees, but that won't cover everything. And I'm just so grateful that, I want to thank myself, my old self, my past self, for buying a personal insurance. I really think we need it here in Singapore, because it's not cheap to have a medical procedure here. But of course, I know the quality of medical experts here are world class, so that's understandable. But my advice is to get your finances shit together. Like, you have to get your health or hospitalization insurance while you are healthy, because we'll never know when this kind of shit happens to us. Just 2 weeks ago, I've been lifting in the gym, running like 5 miles, and who expected this? Nobody expected this gonna happen. In just a blink of an eye, I have a swollen parotid gland right here, just appeared out of nowhere. And yeah, if I don't have the personal insurance, I would have to pay a lot of money for the medication and the surgical procedure for this. So yeah, I'm so sorry about the noise, because there's a demolition going on outside of our apartment. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to document more about how I'm feeling, or how I'm working on my psychological, mental and emotional attitude, so that I can face this without fear, or with fear. But hey, this is life. We just have to go through this. This is just part of the journey. And I believe that this is a good story to tell when all of this has passed. When all of this have passed, I'm sure this is just a story to tell in the future. Well, I hope somehow, if you are suffering an illness, something like this, go see your doctor. Go get some support from your friends and family. Don't Google shit, because Google will tell you you're gonna die in cancer. Go read some motivational books, and don't just read, but apply it. What else? Me making this video is also helping myself to document and let my feelings out. And at the same time, I have the desire to help you guys and let you know that you are not alone. And just be brave, be courageous. We can do it. And take care of your body, take care of your mind, because there is always a mind and body connection. When your mind becomes weak, your body will become weaker. So you have to fight this first in your mind. You have to believe that, hey, this is your body, you are in control. You're not going to be controlled with this pain. You're not going to get controlled by this illness. Whatever happens, but you're going to face it with courage. Yeah, I'm sorry if I had to swallow a lot, because parotid gland is salivary gland and it's malfunctioning right now. So yeah, I think that's just what I'm about to say. I hope you guys find some encouragement in this video. And as I've mentioned earlier, go talk to your friends and family, but don't talk like as if you're dying. Like, you're gonna make this, and we're gonna go through this. This is just part of our journey. Okay guys, that's it. Take care. Bye.